Hi, everyone. Welcome to Season 2 of World of Shadows
Woo,
here.
woo,
Woo!
woo.
Before we get started, we're going to have a quick little message about our sponsors.
Hey, welcome to Six Side Studios. Here we are in the Shadowrun studio where we are going to thank our sponsors. Our first sponsor we'd like to thank, who is the great Zybatcha themselves, Catalyst Game Labs. Without them, we wouldn't have Shadowrun going and we would not have this second season. We'd also like to thank Warsenal. Warsenal has provided incredible terrain, which you will get to see throughout the show. It's so we can play with some of these minis that we have, and I would like to thank our mini sponsor, Hero Forge, where we created and fabricated our characters in our likeness on the platform and printed them out, and now we have them here to play on the Warsenal terrain. I would also like to thank Foam Brain for these incredible dice trays that they gave us. We're going to be using these to keep all of the D6s that we're rolling together, which they provided some, as well as Catalyst. And with that, let's dig in.
Welcome back, everyone. We are so bad at this. This is episode 12 of World of Shadows. God help us all. Where we left off, we think we have a plan to record the first meeting here in St. Louis.
We got something.
I love that this is the first meeting.
Well, they're all back to back, aren't they? Or like close enough? Like,
Wait, do we literally have a concept of a plan?
Oh my god!
Get out.
Again, as the ratings plummet.
Let's go.
All right. So it gets to be about time. And from the barge, the 12 that were sitting outside plus 7 more come out of the barge. And start heading toward the crane as 2 vans pull into the parking lot by the train yard. As the political club group leaves the barge, the very last one seems to fall into the water, like seem to be stepping onto the land and fall into the water. The others turn and look, and you have control of the camera in that area. So you see, let me find it here.
None of this is good already.
I mean, I'm already not happy. Yeah, this is.
What in the hell?
Why do we bother?
Holy dreck.
It's a kraken. Why do we bother? It's a kraken. I wouldn't put it past it. Episode 12.
Oh.
It's a kraken.
So as
That
all
was
of
reassuring.
as all of this splashing occurs as he falls, and the others are kind of about half the group separates to kind of help. The other half stops to turn back and watch and see if the 5 or the 6 or 7 others have it handled. There's more and more, like the splashing is getting bigger, like you can kind of see it until you all see, and you get a real good look at this. What appears to be a giant awakened fish leaps over the plank that leads onto the barge and dives back into the water, the feet of one of those guys hanging out.
I did not prepare for this.
You didn't have that in your contingency plans?
Can we turn the crane into a
Of
giant
an
fishing
awakened
rod?
fish just fucking eating one of the guys.
We were worried about signal jump, and here we are with giant fish.
Goddamn fish.
In no reality did I expect a fish to eat one of the bodyguards.
I just dump out.
And
You're
beverage
dressed
I
as one of
have.
them.
Are the people just like not caring at this point?
There's like screaming and scrambling,
Okay.
but like it's kind of that like, oh god, but there's nothing
What are you gonna do?
anyone
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Does it
do-
look from the cameras like they have seen this before? Like this might, like they know that this happens here?
Like no,
There-
not
no one's,
Joey
no
fell
one's
off the
shouting like,
tigers.
what the heck was that? It's more of like the chaos of like, get off the dock, like get off the dock, get off the dock, like everyone
It's like
back
shark
up.
attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who got eaten?
One of the Poly Club members.
Okay, not the governor. So
No, governor's probably in the van. That's
That's
what to deal with.
that's something I could have gone my whole life without seeing.
I think we just do nothing.
What exactly would we otherwise do?
I don't know, but
Go
nothing.
fishing? Not
Where-
really a fishing guy.
Where are each of you located? I know you're in the parking lot.
Van.
Man, this run just got super.
You're in the
fishy.
van.
In the,
Van.
You're in the purple. You're
I'm in. Oh, I thought we were in a different van. I'm in the purple.
okay.
I'm midway up the crane, like in the crane box. I'm gonna try and record from the top.
Okay.
that's not bad. Yeah, that's great.
Make me a stealth check.
I'm also into purple
I didn't ask.
because it's AC.
So these two vans are pulling up.
That's cool.
We don't really need to be close at this point because I have access through something very close.
It's a really armored van that's got good AC.
Yeah. Well, that's why I wanted to target the barge so we would have.
I got it.
Access.
We'll do 3. That was awful.
Oh, it's not a van.
No, you just admitted that 3 times.
What'd you got? Get 3? Okay. And you're halfway up, you said?
Yeah, I wanted to stay in the meat of the
Yeah.
thing.
In between the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're in the cab?
No. You know how the crane has a framework?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be in the middle of that framework.
It's like a triangle or square.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
All right. Cool.
All right, guys, we got vans pulling up. Hang tight. The vans. Can I duck behind the car? Like I'm just kind of sitting down behind the car, out of their sight right now as the vans pull up.
Yeah. Sure.
I'll do that. In fact, I'll lay down and I'll look under the car as the vans pull up.
So the governor does step out of the van after his security detail, which takes a look around the parking lot first.
By that you mean they just like turn their head a little bit and look around? Like, they don't-
Yeah, they're just doing a scan at this point.
All right.
Excuse me. There is a dwarf that seems to be pretty wired up. You'd guess a hacker type.
Is he cute?
I hate him already.
Roll an edge.
Here we go.
Clean Leroy.
Clean Roy.
A clean Roy. 1?
Not bad.
Yeah, I'm not bad, so you know.
I'm gonna make a really big deal to you
I'm the-
about how.
There's an
The
elf
epitome.
and an orc that's clearly a fighter type.
So hacker dwarf.
So a running detail, a protection.
Yeah, he's got proper protection.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. I don't know what world you're living in.
Cool.
What am I?
What does the elf look like?
She
Towards.
has kind of
You stole my look.
blonde hair that's sleeked back past her ears but hangs loose on her back.
She has gear.
She has a pistol at her hip under a jacket that, like, she's not in like a security suit or anything, but she's in like a white nice jacket. She's
But my
actually got a little
jacket's cooler.
tie. Yes, your
Is she
jacket
nice
is
looking?
cooler. Yes, she's very pretty.
Why did he have
Why
to
didn't I
roll
have
him?
to roll?
Because I imagined her in my head and I hadn't imagined the
Oh.
dwarf in my head yet. I liked the sleek back thing. I was like, oh, I like her hair in my brain.
So the security detail, are they like, they got like
Also
hats and all kinds of stuff? Are they like regular security detail, or are they like SS?
They're all they're all dressed nicely, but not like the black suit, black sunglasses, black.
Yeah. So, but they've got like caps and stuff. Like
No.
no, so they're all just open face.
Yeah.
With the ear thing.
And they're not like so they we can tell they're kind of security detail because we know what we're looking for,
Yes.
but they're not dressed that way.
Correct.
I actually have a thing.
What do I see on this dwarf poser?
You see a cyber deck.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Wow, good's good. Is it Shiawase?
It's good.
How good?
I'll rate it an 8 out of 10.
It's pretty good. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Good enough that we don't care about losing the job. We just take these fuckers out and take their gear.
That's pretty good.
No, I'm just kidding.
Say-
Oh, I
did you
really
say it
care
has-
about my reputation
Did
at
you say it has
Shadowrunners.
a rating of 8?
I don't know. I just gave it my own rating of 8 out of 10 because I don't know the decks very well.
Okay, that's probably what I got then. Cyber 6.
Does the governor say anything?
He is stepping out and then begins walking toward the crane.
Right. I want to immediately start doing as much matrix perception as I can on this. I'm going to assume the dwarf has a pan that everybody's on, so I want to start getting as much information on this guy as I can. Details on like what kind of like, obviously whatever I can figure out, but like I want to start looking around, seeing what I can see if there's any recognizable tags that maybe I would recognize from matrix bars or anything like that, and if I can tell what kind of defenses they might be running.
Okay.
I'll begin doing that.
Start rolling stuff.
Because I've never used it, and so for the education of myself and the education of the viewers out there, I have an echo called Resonance Link, which allows me to establish a one-way connection to another technomancer. I can establish the direction. Generally speaking, you do it so that you feel empathic vibes from the person, like how they're feeling, if they're down, if they're whatever. And in order for it to be established the other way, we have to make an agreement that they could then receive mine.
Right.
It doesn't say whether or not I need permission to do this or whether they are even aware that this is happening. It's a low-level, one-way empathic link with another technomancer of my choice. As long as you're linked, you can discern the dominant mood and emotions of your linked companion. You know when they're under attack or stress, feeling pain. It works in only one direction, so your companion does not receive empathic signals from you. But if both of you take the echo with each other, you can make a two-way link.
So it sounds like it's...
Would I be able to establish this link without somebody knowing? Is my
Theoretically, yeah. If you...
question. Okay. What I would like to do is I would like to try to establish the link with the elf and see if it even links. I'm trying to discern if she's a technomancer.
It does not.
Okay. That's all I needed to know. She's not a
Good hit.
technomancer.
Good hit.
Yeah, it's a good
All
idea.
right. So what I should be able to determine with 7.
If that causes you any fade, you take
doesn't.
it still. Okay.
So first of all, I'm going to be running silent. I'm going to be hiding everything I've got on the matrix so that he has to try hard to find me. Secondly, I would basically be perceiving what they have, which means that I get to learn a fair bit of information depending on my net hits. And this is going to be against their willpower plus sleeves. And I got 7 hits. I rolled exceptionally well.
I hate how you roll.
I don't even know what to tell you.
I know it's that overhand wrist thing he does.
So I'm Leroy with 2 3s and 1 0 as a 33 dice, 0 hits. At least I was until Elisa came to the table.
Oh.
I got a 7. Or I'm sorry, I got a 5.
5.
Just thinking about your 7.
So is that 3 net hits?
It's 2 because you got 7.
Okay, so with 2 net hits, I can perceive the target's, the item's icon, basic information such as device rating, whatever name the device's icon calls itself, and with a bit more specific information, including the individual attribute ratings, what the programs it's running. But that's it. I can't get anything beyond that.
Okay.
I would need more hits to be able to do that.
You see that it's basic security, so that the icon is the flag of Illinois.
Okay.
And and so are the associated icons that are pretty close by. You see that any programs are kind of security of like there's for his pan and stuff. There's kind of like acting like a spider almost, where it's like there's patrol ice and there's.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. The fact that it's a flag, does that let me know that he's connected to a host? That doesn't seem like someone like an individual would have.
He's on a pan. He's on his pan.
Okay. He's just a patriot. Cool. Okay.
Who got out of the other van?
No one.
But there are people in there.
Is the governor
You would
outside yet?
assume. Yes, he is walking toward the crane.
As soon as he's outside, my sprite that I had tasked just to identify him will go straight to run the cookie snoop, which I call. I don't have a clever name for it yet. I've had one and I forgot it already. I should have written it down.
As this is happening, based on what I've seen, this Decker is associated with the governor. All that stuff I just saw. Mm-hmm. What's the device rating?
6.
Okay. I'm going to immediately try to stop you.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
That Decker running some serious security hardware and software. They're going to be searching and actively looking for that thing you put on there, and they will find it.
Okay, I won't do it yet.
I'm going to take a little knife and just pop the tire of the vehicle that I'm leaning up against.
Uh-huh.
And be like, God damn it. This tire is always causing me problems. I'll get up with my cigarette, my face blur on. I look like the dock worker. Hey guys, what's going on?
The orc repositions to between you and the governor as they continue to move toward the crane.
Okay, and I'll just be like, "Oh, hey, are you the governor of Illinois?"
Roll initiative.
Seriously, clandestine.
Initiative, clandestine.
Clandestine.
What? I'm asking if he's the governor of Illinois.
Which he is.
He's a recognizable political figure. I don't know what initiative means, but I'll roll it.
I guess we'll find out.
Here.
Are we also rolling it just in case?
Everyone's rolling it.
But we're in the Matrix.
14.
I'm always in and out unless I
Oh,
am chosen
right.
to be in. But that's not very good. I mean, it's not very bad either, but...
Let's see here.
Could have been worse.
Okay.
Don't do anything.
What's it
I'll let this orc have his power trip. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Do you want to like a full defense or something? Like just defense stuff just to lessen it?
No, fuck it.
Okay.
Come at me. It'll still be clandestine.
At the very least, we might be able to see what kind of stuff they're working with.
Ooh.
I mean, look, if you don't want to be recognized in public, don't go out in public.
So before you go to Slap Happy here, Rem, what's happening right now? Because I have some edge intentions that I can do to just diffuse this whole thing.
He's going to. The orc is now walking up to you.
Okay.
Aggressively?
Kind of just pivoted and is taking the same pace in your direction.
He's doing like that combat strut.
It's fine.
The I'm gonna get you, you dare. He's gonna try and intimidate you.
That's fine.
Intimidate.
Hi.
The protections that he would have on this thing
Yeah.
would just be the firewall, right?
Well, yes and no. So, I've got an agent on my pan that every round, 6 seconds, whatever, does a full scan of my system, and if it finds anything that shouldn't be there, it lets me know. So if you put something on there that's not supposed to be there, chances are it's going to get found.
I think that would mean the cookie, which I wouldn't then put on there. But
That's what I'm saying.
But the snoop wouldn't register as something on there.
It depends on how thorough the scan is. To metagame a little bit, Rem used the word spider, which implies host-like infrastructure of the matrix, which implies it has the same effect that hosts have, which is that it does a subroutine check every some odd time, depending on its rating, which, if it finds anything that is not part of the subroutine checklist, it removes it and sends an alert.
I'm going to read the
spider.
exact language on this one more time, because the way I read it is that it's not on. This action lets you
Right, but
intercept matrix traffic.
It's still going to be data streams going to places it's not supposed to be going.
It's not. It's going exactly where it's supposed to be going. It's just
You're just latching onto it?
It's basically, if when he leaves here, he sends a text message, he does he makes a phone call, that traffic is intercepted and then recorded for me. It's not anything on his device. It's
you're taking the data streams leaving the device?
Yes, it
Okay.
intercepts matrix traffic. It's not an action. It's not like the cookie. I won't put the cookie on.
That's fine then. I think
Yeah.
that's fine.
That'd probably be okay.
Yeah,
The cookie, it would
for
fine.
sure.
I
you
will not do
wanna
that. But this just intercepts the traffic. It's like somebody listening in somewhere
he
on
could
the way.
still be looking for that, but that's a far less likely thing to blow up.
I mean, I'm still going to have to get past his firewall, but
All
yeah.
right, so he's walking up to you.
Okay. Whoa! What's
Sir,
the
get
big?
in your vehicle.
What's the big deal?
There's, you have a need to get in your vehicle, please.
Okay. The problem is that I got a flat tire. What am I supposed to do?
Please just sit into your vehicle.
All right. I'll just make my way over to the car.
Okay.
I'll open the door.
Okay, he's following you.
Okay. I'll get in.
All right, so as you are getting in, reaction plus intuition, please.
Ooh. I figured that was going to happen.
Reaction. 5 plus intuition. Okay.
It's much easier to
You knocking him out.
bully somebody if they're in a position of vulnerability. This is where Chrono plays dead.
That's okay. I'm going to, yeah, that's fine.
Why do you have to bypass this firewall?
Can I back out this tray, please?
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know. I didn't write this.
Okay.
Like, I have no
I'm
idea.
just, my thought is if it has anything to do with the firewall, it likely there's something.
Yeah, I'm literally reading it the exact way it says. It's
No successes.
All right, as you get in, you feel a pinch in your neck as Narcojet is injected into your system. So this is a drug. A common tranquilizer, Narcojet, is typically used with dart guns. This time it is not. No side effects, but you are going to take stun damage. It is going to affect you for 6 minus body hours. What's your body at?
My body is 5.
You're affected for an hour.
Sure.
oh god.
So you are,
What's the
Well,
stun
he'll
on
be up
that?
for the
Is it
midnight
the
one.
stun?
Stun.
yeah, so it's just going to knock him out.
Okay. No, it's not. But what's the stun?
So it's going to fill your stun tracker for an hour, but then you'll be fine.
Oh, sorry. Fills my stun tracker
Yeah.
for an hour.
Yes. So you're knocked out for an hour.
Okay. It's good.
You'll be awake before the next meeting.
I was gonna say that.
I'm not worried.
That actually makes sense. That was a very well handled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Politically correct handling of a rando.
Yeah.
It's good.
How close is the car that
Thank you.
you're now knocked out in to the meet?
I don't think that matters, does it?
No, it does. I know kind of where.
Sure it does.
Yep.
You're in the parking lot right there, knocked out in a car
Yep.
that has a computer in it.
Yep.
That close to the meet spot? Is there anything else in the car? What's in the car?
I don't know.
You don't know.
His
We can look on the
My
matrix.
comm
right?
link, all of my
Oh, your
software.
comm link.
Yeah. And
So-
his glasses.
Yeah.
Well, his eyes are closed.
Yeah, but that glasses record.
I don't have cyber eyes.
Oh, okay.
All my stuff is hardware.
Yeah, he's got earbuds, everything.
So he's just kind of like
So by the way, the
he's
reason,
kinda
why,
just
the
knocked
reason,
out
the
like
reason why I
this?
did that is because I'm close to the meeting point. I have a 2-frequencer earbud thing.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
You can activate my frequencer to hear.
Yeah, I'll just start using him as a portable.
That's awesome. That's right.
Yeah,
audio
so
visual
like
system.
if he's right there,
I just need
knocked
to
out
get
in the
close.
front
I don't
seat.
care how I get there.
Yeah, that's
I didn't think
perfect.
the narco jet thing would work. I just
Can we
thought.
turn up the volume on that thing?
Yeah.
Or the?
What's the range on your earbuds?
I'll look
On the specific.
I mean,
You're
if
aware,
he's,
it's
if
a
he's
rating
propped up in the
5.
front seat, just passed out, and he's got his
The
goggles
person
on.
closest is still him.
Oh, I know, but I mean, still, we need all the.
Okay,
all
so
the
it has
points of
it has
recording we
select
can.
sound filter.
Yep.
It also, I don't know what the range is.
While you're looking that up, let's
Let's keep going. Yeah.
All right, so out of initiative again. Sorry. Unless anyone's doing anything about this.
No.
Nah.
And nope.
No one sounded the alarm that said shoot an orc.
Nope. We are being clandestine, and this is the first meeting.
All right. So they head over. And
276.
what are so you were going to cookie or not cookie or
No, I'm instead going to just do the run the snoop. So I'm going to need you to make a logic plus data processing for the governor's
Okay.
phone or comm, right? And it's 1213. Okay.
You can just do that. That's pretty awesome.
So if you're going to use it to create a perception test through my audio thing, it's going to give you a +1. Because of the audio enhancement factor. But the select
baby.
sound filter,
It'll give us clean audio.
yeah.
Well, it wasn't. You know what? Should I spend this to roll some extra dice? I'm going to. This is important. I'm going to do one at a time. Let's just see. One.
What are you putting this on?
Yes, that's the first time that's ever worked. I'm going to do it again.
You can only spend once.
Oh, really? To try to roll one die?
Yeah.
Oh.
You have to decide like I'm going to re-roll 3 die or whatever, but you can only use edge
But
on
now you can
each
spend the
roll.
other 2 to turn that 4 into a 5.
Not anymore. You can only spend edge.
Oh, on one
once per-
wave.
I didn't know
I didn't know
that.
that either.
Okay.
All right, that's all right. 6 is pretty healthy.
6.
Okay. All right. So you get access. You're in.
I would like to.
So it's intercepting is basically.
Yes.
Okay.
What are you
great.
putting it on?
It's targeting the signal from the device coming from it's intercepting the matrix traffic coming to and from the governor's phone. So it's not on the
Okay.
phone. The phone can't detect anything. It's literally like if I tapped. It's like if I'm on a landline. If anybody uses those anymore, and I was down the street and I tapped into the landline down the street.
I understand that. My question to you is being able to hear everything coming and going from his comlink is great.
Mm-hmm.
If the meeting is in person,
No, it says, I'm sorry, it says you can listen to, view, or read this data live, or you can save it for later playback or viewing if you have something to store it on. Your
Right.
deck or comlink will do.
but unless his comlink is recording the conversation, the comlink will not have that information.
I don't need his comlink. It's recording the traffic coming to and from, and it's going onto my comlink.
But the comlink is not recording right now.
But his comlink is not recording their meeting.
I don't care.
Who's
That
comlink?
doesn't matter.
Who's
I'm
comlink?
recording it.
Right.
I don't think this-
all you're recording is what his phone is doing.
Yes, right now. Yes. This is not
This
for
is future. This is about the meeting.
This is to track when.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
this
All right.
is not for right now. That's
cool.
that's what Tommy's stuff is. What Chrono's stuff is doing,
Well-
and what you're listening to. I'm preparing for in between meetings when he's like,
I
"We're on
understand
our way
that.
to this. I just talked to so and so. Blah blah blah
Okay.
blah
That was
blah."
not clear. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's for his phone.
Okay.
Back and
Would
forth.
like to probe the dwarf's system
Okay.
because I can do that without him realizing. Because all I'm doing is just looking for holes. So I might as well. That's a time-consuming process. It's gonna take me a while. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Just let me know what to roll against you.
It is willpower plus firewall. So kind of while everything else is going on, I'm just gonna start looking for that.
Okay. Meanwhile, should we do the meeting? Is that all right?
Yeah.
Did we, wait, before you do the meeting, I had one more thing ready to go. I just didn't want to occupy too much time. So my other machine sprite, this was you remember I said I have an order of operations?
Yes.
So if we didn't see any jammed, this is what I was going to say. Leroy, on your micro cameras, are they jammed?
I don't know yet.
Are they jammed?
We're gonna find out.
We haven't started the meeting yet,
Yep.
so.
Okay. All right, then I want to do this as soon as I can determine whether a micro camera got jammed or not. Okay.
I got 4 hits.
Okay. You have 2 net on me.
Cool. Okay. Then I get a bit of a bonus to try and establish a backdoor without him noticing.
Okay.
Do I did you say the rating of the device was 6? Did I get anything on the host? Doesn't
No.
matter. It's fine. I'm not gonna be connected long enough for that to be a problem.
All right.
Because if I get a backdoor, I am going to use it I'm going to hit record on that thing.
Meanwhile, they approach the meeting site. The governor holds up a finger as one of the 18 remaining Poly Club members step forward. One steps forward, and he holds up a finger and then says, and then pulls out sets on his comlink, and you hear the familiar beep boops of an activated program. You know it's a jammer.
Okay. So this is what I want to do. I want to have my machine sprite puppeteer that device.
Okay.
Which allows me to then use control device myself without the machine sprite having to do it on that device without having to have the proper access to it.
Okay.
So I'm doing that myself at the same time as when my other guy is doing the spoof of the jammer.
Okay.
Okay, and then in the very next 6 seconds, now that I have control of the device, I'm going to start recording the conversation.
Okay.
Can I spend
Make your rolls.
3
Okay.
edge to heal a box of stun?
Not with the narcojet in your system.
I think it just does it just refresh every hour or whatever, or
Yeah,
until the hour's passed?
This is this is the purpose. You could an antitoxin could.
I have an
all that.
antitoxin.
We just have
Yeah,
to
but
get
you're
someone to-
unconscious.
Yeah.
But if I spend an edge to reduce a stun, it will wake me up enough to maybe drink the antitoxin.
That's not how this works.
I would like to establish a backdoor
Okay.
to their
Now
pan
I'm using these to change it.
with 9 hits.
Okay. Do I
That's
roll anything against
willpower
that?
plus firewall.
Thank you. How did you get 9 hits?
Because I got 2 net on the previous one and I overclocked. Overclocking's great until it isn't.
I just found out that I can do that, but it affects me in a
hurts a
very
lot.
it affects
I got
me in a
7,
very big
2
way.
net.
Yeah.
7. I got 2 net. You have 2 net on me.
Okay. Then I believe that means I am able to get admin access to the target. Does not count as illegal admin access.
Okay, one thing I do want to do though, I'm going to start doing initiative order even though it's not.
Yep, fair
Just
enough.
because
I get it.
we need to move some of this forward.
Yep.
Everyone's doing lots of everything and we're not moving the scene, so let's do that. All right, so the conversation begins. I'm going to go ahead and do the conversation and then we'll catch back up with what is happening during this conversation.
I think the main thing is that we have access to their pan pretty effectively
Yeah.
now, so we're just going to be doing that.
Teamwork.
The Poly Club leader, it seems, says, I'm here. What do you want? And Presbyterio says, thank you for taking this meeting. I know in the past that you've had your fair cut the smoke show. What's the pitch? Support for your cause in the form of, what do you need? As Warren Zevin said, Send lawyers, guns, and money. Though swap the lawyers with hackers and it's more my style. I tend to be more the favors type of dealer. Then do me a favor and send me hackers, guns, and money. I know some quality deckers in need of entertainment, and I'll send them your way. The rest, I can give you 50,000 reasons why I can't supply you with 10 cases of Ares Alphas. Deckers are a great start. What are we doing for you? Nothing specific, just don't lose focus on your goals. Done. When can we expect the Deckers with your excuses? Arrangements need to be made. You'll get a call from an Egyptian associate of mine. Shouldn't be more than 2 or 3 days, but it could be a week. Egyptian? What's that? Oh, crap. Yes, him. Feel free to reach out through him if you are looking for more support. Null Sheen, chummer. Have a fine evening. And they begin to split. So,
Yeah.
during that time...
Conversation's now recorded.
Yes.
I'm deleting the thing.
Can I...
Yeah, go ahead. Yes.
Thank you. I know you're very
I
excited
just
right
don't
now.
want to forget to do it. I have it written
It has been
down.
a while since I have talked to Hollywood. Let's talk to
I'm
Hollywood.
literally recording. I'm totally fine.
So-
Like, I'm in a place. I watched a fish eat a guy. Which I'm
Random
gonna
as
sell
hell.
that footage at some point.
Did you get that? I guess we all got that, didn't
Yeah.
we? Oh, damn.
Oh,
Bonus information.
That's right.
But yeah, I'm fine. This has been an entertaining moment for me.
So while you're up there, you, from inside there, the thing, you hear a voice right behind you that says, "What you doing?" As you turn and look, you see this, it looks like a small cloud person, and you recognize it as probably an air spirit. It's like, "Hi, what you doing?"
taking a nap.
Investigating the structural integrity of the. Hi, who are you?
My name's Flit.
Flit.
What are you doing here?
Hi.
Looks like you're hiding. Are you hiding?
You know what, Flit? I am.
What are you hiding from?
Have you seen a fish eat a person?
I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff.
That just happened.
Oh, cool. Well,
I'm-
fish can't get up here,
I know that's why I'm up here.
so you're hiding from fish.
It's an effective hiding place.
Okay.
But hi, Flit. What are you doing up here?
Seeing what you're doing up here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, bye. And he
Bye.
leaves.
This has been a day.
Guys, a fart just talked to me.
Take an edge.
Well, that's what you get for eating at Taco Temple.
It's my favorite place.
Let's do Leroy.
Hi. How's it going? I'm just chilling.
Just how are your rolls going?
Pretty good. So I believe I have access to the pan. I'm not gonna go. I wasn't going near dude's Decker's stuff. I'm not touching that. She's got the governor's phone. I'm more interested in what kind of weaponry we're looking at here. What are these guys packing?
Attached to the slave to his devices, there's a variety of pistols. There's a rifle, comlinks, cyberware in the orc.
Okay. So he's got everything on there.
Yeah.
I have admin access to the pan, but if I do anything, he's going to immediately be like, "What was that?" Right? So I think at this point, I'm going to start creating programs, little packets of things that are going to be I'm going to do this very quickly. I'm going full cold sim, VR in.
Okay.
And I'm going to start writing little packets of things that I can trigger to just start doing a whole bunch of stuff, and that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to set them all up to basically deteriorate. So after, let's say an hour. No, when's all the meetings done?
3 a.m. Well, 3 a.m.'s
Ooh, I don't want
the
to stay
start of the last
that
minute.
long. Okay. So first I'm going to set one up that's going to reopen a back door after, let's say, an hour, and we're going to continually have that be happening. And this is going to get really complicated. So, I'm gonna write a program. It is going to basically hold a container of a bunch of different stuff that's going to be disguised as something else, and I'm going to run through it on hash so that it's encrypted and can't be looked at even if it is found. Set a data bomb on it. I got to do all this. Set a data bomb on it, and then I'm going to set it up so that, because I don't want to stay connected to a system for very long because the sweeps will probably find me. He might have ice. Don't want to deal with that. So I'm going to offload everything from his system to a private cloud. And then when the back door is reestablished, re-upload everything and just kind of continually do that so I can maintain access to his system without actually having access to his system.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
I'll let you know what happens with that in a few minutes.
Sounds good. I'll start getting that sorted out.
Cool. Chrono. Nix.
Okay, so once I turn the jam on the resonance veil, the resonance veil is making the fake jamming signal.
Yep.
I am recording.
Yep.
The conversation.
Yes.
As soon as the conversation is over, I'm basically rebooting his comm link so that it goes back to normal.
Okay.
And then I am erasing my matrix signature.
Okay. So how many actions are those things?
Those are I did the control device. It's for them. It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so
I guess it's 4 total because we can do this. But I've got 2 guys doing it at the same time. So we'll say 2 to 3.
So we'll say 15 seconds ish.
Sure.
Okay.
It's not very long. And then the only thing I need to roll fade for is the resonance veil.
Okay. Great job.
And on that thing, I have this plus because it's my machine sprite that has done it. Oh, actually, he can do it. And so that's what I have there. It says L +1. That's his level +1.
Yes.
Plus this is 6 + 6, 12.
12 for what?
My fade.
So you're
Well,
fighting.
this was to the resonance veil. So
fighting 12 fade. So you're going to roll your willpower plus.
No, I'm not fighting 12 fade. I rolled 12 for my resonance veil against your.
Oh. I thought you said fade.
No, this is where my fade value is 4. I don't know how this works. It says fade value 4.
Yes. So then
me to do it.
you're fighting for fade.
I'm fighting 4 fade.
Yes. So roll your willpower plus logic.
Okay, so it's a different roll. Okay. Oh well, then my resonance veil was just really good then. 1, 2.
And you need 4 hits to take 0 fade.
You got it. I will risk the fade to get this done. 1, 2, 3.
1 fade.
Okay,
That's not bad.
that's not so bad for what I was just able to accomplish. And everything is all cleaned up.
All right. So the team heads back to the van.
Well, we got to make sure Chrono gets up. Their team.
Their team heads
Sorry.
back to the van. And they all hop in. The orc goes last. The system of the Decker reboots.
Yep. It's fine.
Okay. All right. One job is done.
We're gonna find
and
out
you
this
have an
morning.
unconscious chronostatic in a
we gotta go.
rando's car.
Yeah, well, let's get you out of there before someone reports their car is being broken into, and cops just. Well, he's still here.
So is the governor just hanging out?
Nope, they're driving away.
Okay, so they're gonna come back, is what we.
It's a different meeting
remember,
place.
different
for the second
location,
Different
Oh,
location.
okay.
So we need to wake him up. And in the meantime, my Snoop is now running. It's getting just the traffic back and forth to his comm.
Well, did they reboot everything?
Yes, they did.
Right. That's so. Here's the question. I've set up an automated system. The automated system will work unless, on a reboot, everything is changed around. If he's completely changed out his MAC address, anything like that, it's going to be very difficult for me to then retrack him down using an automated system. And your Snoop is probably going to be turned off.
You can't turn my Snoop off. It's not on his system. It's intercepting matrix activity from the phone.
But then it has to know where the phone is. And as soon as the phone goes offline, it doesn't know where the phone is. And then it's just going to hang around in the matrix.
That doesn't make any sense. I'm going to read it one more time because I've read this thing so many times and I've read other things so many times. It allows me to intercept matrix traffic sent to and from your target for as long as you have access.
You won't have access as soon as he turns it off.
Yes, it reboots
Because
it.
the target will blink.
What's the point?
Well, I mean, it's very easy to stop hacking. You just turn your device off. That's kind of the thing about hacking.
He's got a hacker with him. Like,
Yeah.
these guys are prepared.
So I guess the question then is does my automated system re-pick back up and reestablish a back door, or by tracing his matrix icon, or is he like completely
he's
changed
shut you out.
everything? He's completely changed his persona and icon. All right.
He's completely rebooting everything.
Well, that doesn't mean anything if he hasn't changed his persona or icon, because then he's just tracking.
He's checking for anyone that might have gotten in.
Got it. Okay, so they are on active alert. So they are actively looking for anyone who might be probing on.
All right,
system.
we
Now,
have the recording of the thing.
The good news is they have no idea who did it because we were careful, because we were only probing and establishing backdoors. We didn't do anything aggressive.
Yeah.
He's not factory resetting though, is he?
No.
Okay, well, if he ever finds those files I left on there, he'll be in for a bit of a rude surprise. But other than that, I did set some data bombs.
It sucks that I don't have the snoop. It was going to be extra information, hopefully, but we have several different recordings of the actual meet.
Yeah.
So that's
Did my ear thing come into handy?
Yeah.
Did my ear frequency come in handy?
Yes, we recorded
Yeah.
through them, absolutely.
We recorded through that. We recorded through the guy's own comm link that he said
yes.
he sat in the middle of them to jam the signal, and then I changed it into a recording device.
We can easily do some digital editing and reconstruct this very, very easily. We have a lot to work with.
We have at least 3 points of recording.
Just for the record, the data bombs are on some files I left on his system, which will still be there, and at some point, stuff's gonna find it.
Yeah.
If he's got ice, it's probably the ice that finds it, at which point the ice blows up. If he finds it, his deck's not gonna like it.
If he finds files, I know you said they're encrypted and they have the bomb
he's
on
just gonna
them,
delete them.
but instead of opening them, he just deletes
Yeah,
them.
good, okay.
Yeah.
So this guy knows what he's doing. It's good.
So we have 2 more meetings that we have to record.
See,
Yeah.
if it was me, I'd be a little curious. I'd try to
How you
figure out who it was.
Good. Did we get it?
Yeah,
got
good
it.
job.
How are you feeling? Nice nap?
Oh, there's no side effects for Narcojet. It's a good sleep.
Auto power nap.
Yeah.
Isn't that how your Omai doesn't he take naps? That he just
Oh, I'm familiar with Narcojet.
yeah.
If you guys didn't have a handle on it, I had a plan.
All right. Well, we got it.
So-
We need the second meet.
The next meet, the coordinates show you a public park along the river.
I am not going in that river.
St. Louis rivers, and they're filled with too many fish.
Also, it's probably not wise for you to do that same tactic, because they're going to start wondering what's going on if twice now.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to try that.
Yeah.
It was fun, but
that was a very unique way to work to get the job done.
didn't expect to get knocked out with
It is worth
Narcojet. I thought he
mentioning.
was just going to make me sit in someone
I mean,
else's
it
van.
definitely worked.
Thank God when I tried the door, it was unlocked.
I
It
would,
was real embarrassing when I go to open it. It's locked, and I'm like, I lost my key.
I would say that this Decker at least is a veteran of some sort. He does know what's going on, so anything complicated is going to probably not be worth trying. So I think we just do what we did, except without his nap.
Leroy, don't take this the wrong way, but you could easily be park homeless.
I think they're going to Narcojet his ass.
I'd rather not go through that.
It worked once.
I don't have a thing about being stabbed.
They might just kill a homeless person. You never know.
Jeez.
No, these guys, they seemed.
They might,
Jeez.
no,
He didn't-
I looked like a Poly Club member. I looked like someone who belonged on the docks. They're
Yeah.
not going to kill that person. But if he's just someone who's clearly looking derelict on the street and has no value,
I mean,
they might knock him out. They might kill him. I don't want to risk the kill factor.
yeah. And again, I still think having them have to put someone down twice is going to start. They're going to start thinking like we should be more careful. Once is not a
If
coincidence.
they're going to a public park.
True.
Yeah, but at like
But they
what
don't
time?
need to see me again.
At midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then you do it.
Homeless people
No, no.
do.
You
do
would
the
love
You know
Central
what?
Park.
Yeah, are there any homeless people out
You're
here?
not-
I
yeah.
haven't played a role in at least a couple of weeks.
There you go.
You could do it
I would love. Will you guys let me do it?
as long as don't make a scene about it. I think it'll be fine.
Leave
You're
the-
a great actor.
leave
Just
the
be
guns at
careful.
home.
They're going to scan your
Sunday.
Chrome. They're going to scan your Chrome, so just be careful.
Oh, that's a good point. You didn't
you're,
have any of that.
you're chromed up. I'm not. I look like a regular dock worker.
That's true.
They'll scan your Chrome. That'll be game over.
I can go offline again, and then
That I don't know if that works.
I drove past Juilliard. I can do this.
It's not about whether your acting is wrong, Hollywood. It's the fact that they have they have a better dwarf than Leroy.
What are you talking about?
Whoa!
No, they've got a dwarven decker themselves. That
the
dwarf
elite of the elite.
would know if he's doing the same tricks as Leroy. Will detect cyber on you, and they find that cyberware. Nobody that is disadvantaged financially is going to carry the amount of chrome
Also,
that you're chipped up with.
not for nothing, but if he did find my data bombs or my file structure and deleted it, he might be a little more
All
paranoid.
right.
By the river,
Fine.
Oh,
in a park.
can you do? I hate to ask you this.
No, you don't. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
No, I almost said it so casually, and I caught myself.
This is so much better.
Leroy,
Yes.
can you do backdoor entry?
With gusto.
Because the way that I'm reading it, backdoor entry means that if you probed it once before successfully, you can probe it again.
So what you're saying is it's harder the first time.
Yeah, you could say I'm loosening up his defenses.
Jason Hardy, I would like to file a complaint about the Matrix rules in Shadowrun.
No, these are legitimate.
It literally says it right here. Backdoor
These are
entry.
legitimate terms.
They were written not without perverted mindsets in place.
No, but nerds invented these terms, and we all know what nerds are like. Okay,
Absolutely.
Look,
Listen, this action can only be used if you've previously used probe on a target successfully, which you have.
which I have.
Well,
Then
it's
hits
gonna
from
take a while to get
that
to that point, right?
successful probe count as dice pool bonus on this test,
Yeah, but see, there.
which means you can
Right.
reprobe his thing easier.
Yes. Well, so here's the rule they don't tell you about. Outside of these Matrix rules, there is rules for hosts, which specifies that they do like a kind of a reset every so on, depending on their rating, and that removes any and all established probes. So it's going to have been enough time. I would have to reestablish, which I can still do. I did it before. I could do it again. My thing is, they're going to be a little more. He's probably going to be running silent this time. It's going to be a little harder.
Okay, the last line of this does say that if you fail this test, it doesn't immediately sound off alarms.
No, I know. I'm saying there's a secondary rule that
Okay.
works in conjunction.
You
with
do
probes.
what you need to do. I just noticed it, and I was like, "Oh, you just
Listen.
probed this guy, so you
Listen.
could probably do this again."
You ask, I shall divulge.
Okay.
I have that on recording, by the way. I'm going to put that away for later.
I know. The next time you use her shower.
Gross.
Hey, she said it, not me.
All right. So, are you researching this park at all?
Yeah, I think that's probably wise.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
I think that makes sense.
All right. Your research finds you that this park seems to be neutral ground for several gangs in the area.
Oh, okay. This gets better.
So there's probably going to be some tension in the area. The 4 gangs. I'm going to slow down this time so you can react if you deem
As
appropriate.
necessary.
Okay.
Okay.
The Bloody Ol' Muddies, also called bombs.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
All right.
The gators, as in not gators,
Like Gatorade?
Like-
Gaters.
So like Gatorade.
I think Gatorade is also with an O, but it's...
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it really?
It was,
Yeah.
Am I having a Mandela effect right now?
Yes.
I think it's just... They're probably from the Kaz side of things.
Yeah.
The arch nemesis,
Jeez. What a bunch of stuck-ups.
and the high 55s.
Ooh,
That's kind of a cool
I
name.
like that one.
Yeah.
The bloody old muddies.
They sound like the fun ones.
They you can see you find their logos, black and dried blood red or brownish color with curving river symbol. They are a river go gang for smuggling water vehicles.
Cool.
To drive around like Sea-Doos and jet skis.
Oh, that's
rad.
fun.
Yeah, I'm
Do
into
they
that.
do cool
I'm into
jumps? I
that.
bet they do cool jumps.
They don't get along with the high 55s.
Okay. What about the crazy 88s?
The gators, silver and black with arch iconography. Street gang, downtown St. Louis. Into moving products from outside into downtown and expanding the people pipeline between Chicago and St. Louis.
Yeah, we know what that is.
Yeah.
Arch nemesis, green and silver with crossed out arch iconography.
Freaking edgelords.
It's a thrill gang. They hate the gators.
Yeah. You can tell by their icons.
Yeah.
Like, we like arches. We don't like arches.
In fact, they're the nemesis of arches.
They are pretty. If there's a fight to start, it's going to come from them, most likely.
Oh, really? The ones who call themselves the arch nemesis?
And the high 55s, blue and white with the I-55 logo, and
Oh, okay.
they are the go gang for land smuggling. So
Yeah.
cars,
Yeah,
vehicles.
I-55.
Yeah. I mean, branding.
Yeah. Oh,
They got a good marketer.
so the land smugglers don't like the sea smugglers.
Well,
And the arches don't like the not arches.
sure.
and vice
Here's
versa.
my immediate thought. I know you don't want to go in the river, but that is a legitimate option. If you get the water smugglers to give you something that'll like not get you eaten by a giant fish. That was weird.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. That was weird, right? Like,
that was
we're not just gonna be like, oh, that's just a thing.
Can we
No,
take
that
some
was
time?
weird.
Can we take some time to test this and see if any fish will come out? Like, can we test this water?
Do we need to
Put
do
some
that right now?
cameras in there. We need to, because I think I can hide in the water. I have something that might work.
Oh, you want to go in the water?
It's honestly the best option.
I think after this whole run is done, we should go back to those cranes, rig up some giant fishing poles. And
So that's not near. So this river is nowhere near where the dock is, right?
Fish. You heard
It's the same river.
Yeah, so, yeah,
go right
it's the
over
same.
the water.
But it's a distance away.
Yeah.
I don't know if let's just see if these things are in here.
Well, I was gonna say, can we look? There's got to be. If this can't be a singular, only ever happen occurrence.
You're right.
See if it's something
Yeah.
that happens.
Giant fish attacks.
Like, is it just no one
Is
goes in
this
the water
the Mississippi?
because of this?
Yeah.
Giant fish attacks on the Mississippi.
You see a lot of articles about fish and other sea life, especially paracritters and stuff like that. Like there's regular critters in the river, and there's
Sure,
paracritters, and there's water spirits, and
Oh, you
Sure.
should
all
not.
kinds of stuff.
You of all people should not be the one that goes on the water.
Why?
Astral Beacon.
yeah.
They're
You-
water spirits.
You will,
Yeah.
you will be like chum, just basically calling anything to you.
Is someone going to try and go in there then? Because I have a little.
Hell no.
I have no. Do you want to go in there? Like, I have a little spritz here. Give you a little intimidation against animals.
It's got fish pheromones. Here
Yeah.
you go, buddy.
Yeah, it's there. Get in there. Kick them in.
It smells like tartar sauce.
They're like, smells like my cousin just got eaten. No, look, I'm stretching here. Like this is one of those
You won't be
situations.
tasty. You're all.
I'm not built for this class, this mission at all. So
I mean, I think we
Okay.
do we
Boston
scouring-
was so easy.
walking through the park. Wait. Walking through the park. Is there anything that we notice that has any sort of computer-based system at all?
I mean, they have, like, the different gang members and stuff have some Chrome and some. Everyone has comm links and stuff like that.
Yeah, but
there's
they're gonna
nothing
clear them
big.
all out.
And there's cars and
So the
stuff like
base of the
that.
crane was easy to identify. This is a what?
Park.
Public park.
It's a public park.
But
But do we know where in the
yeah, like
park?
they say like the old canister in the public park by the river, or is it like was it just what did it say?
Because if it's just like they know, and all we got was this is the park.
You as you zoom in on the coordinates to see the exact pinpoint location within a margin of error, we will find out exactly where that is.
No!
Thank you guys for joining us. Bye.